Begrüßt mit mir und gemeinsam unsere ehemalige Nummer 72. Rob!
So, Rob, es ist so geil, dass du wieder in der Stadt bist. Lange Zeit nicht gesehen. Das letzte Mal war bei dem NHL-Spiel, das wir hatten, gegen San Jose. Ausverkauftes Haus, 72 auf den Rängen, einmal Eisbär, immer Eisbär. Wir haben dich nie vergessen, mein Freund. You have never been forgotten.
Well, the feeling is mutual because none of you have ever been forgotten by me and my family. Our time here was so special, and it's quite an honor, and I'm very humbled to be back.
Also auf meine Aussage, dass niemals vergessen wurde, sagt, es ist eine Zweibahnstraße. Ihr hat und seine Familie auch nie vergessen. Ihr seid immer ein Teil von seiner Familie geworden. Die Zeiten, dass in Berlin hatte, unvergesslich. It's gonna be a big... Yeah, come in the middle then, Zepp. We're going to go all the way here. I know you're a goalie, but we call this center ice.
There was supposed to be a carpet, I thought.
Yeah, the carpet, we're saving that for later.
I would have worn my skates.
So Zepp, natürlich ist es ein emotionaler Abend für dich. Wie weißt du, wirst alles erleben. Es ist so schön, Melissa und die Kids auch da zu haben. Die sind auch Berliner. So your kids, Melissa, they're Berliners as well, right?
They certainly are, and in fact, Madeline, which I'll mention later, was born right here in Friedrichshain. So our family has deep connections to the city of Berlin, and obviously to this building and all of you.
So, Rob sagte natürlich, es gibt eine großartige Verbindung für seine Familie zu der Stadt Berlin, natürlich auch dieses Stadion, auch wo alles erlebt hat. Madeline ist eine waschechte Berlinerin, wurde in Friedrichshain geboren.
So, und wir möchten an dieser Stelle jetzt den richtigen Rahmen schaffen. Liebe Zuschauer, hallo Eishockey-Freunde, begrüßt mit mir gemeinsam 17 junge Eishockey-Torhüter der Eisbären Juniors! So, und jetzt freuen wir uns, begrüßen zu können, auf der einen Seite Mitstreiter bzw. Leute, die mit ihm gemeinsam den Weg hier gegangen sind. Ich freue mich über Anne Rankel und Peter John Lee.
Hallo an alle unsere Eisbären-Fans. Herzlich willkommen zu diesem besonderen Abend. Rob, on behalf of the entire Eisbären organization, I would like to welcome you, your wonderful wife, Melissa, and 3 terrific kids, Gavin, Madeline, and Zoe. Es ist eine Ehre und ein Privileg, heute Abend hier zu sein für diesen besonderen Moment für die Eisbären. Rob, this is the highest honor, without any doubt, that the organization can bestow on one of its members. Take a look at the rafters. Only 5 players out of 500 players that have worn an Eisbären jersey. And now that number will be 6. Viele von uns würden noch wissen, wie du uns geholfen, in 7 Jahren 5 Meisterschaften zu gewinnen. Rob, you were part of a group of players that brought many championships to the Eisbären. But Rob, you delivered much more than just bringing championships to Berlin. You brought credibility, integrity, hope, and honor to die Eisbären. Meisterschaften zu gewinnen macht dich nicht zu Champion. Rob ist ein Champion, weil sein Leben mit Integrität, Respekt, Ehre und Mitgefühl lebt. It is an important night for not only the players playing tonight, but for all hockey players who are watching, all coaches, all role models, and for us who are responsible for teaching our kids or mentoring our children to witness and learn how an honorable man lives, a champion with real character and principles. Ich rede im Namen der gesamten Organisation und sicherlich aller Fans heute Abend. Es ist großartig, dass du bei uns, wenn wir in wenigen Momenten deine Nummer nachholen, bist du dort, wo du hingehörst. Und dann für immer. Einmal ein Eisbär, immer ein Eisbären. Thank you, Rob.
Sehr kurz zusammengefasst, was Pete gesagt hat. Es gibt 5 ewige Nummern da oben unter dem Dach. Zu Recht, ab heute Abend werden es 6. Rob Zepp war ein wahrer Champion und viel Respekt hat jeder verdient, aber umso mehr unser Rob Zepp. Nun kommt André Rankel zu Wort.
Lieber Rob, liebe Melissa, Gavin, Madeline und Zoe. Heute ist ein großer Tag für dich, Rob, aber auch für deine Familie. Vor allem freue ich mich, dass deine Kinder heute hier erleben dürfen, was für ein großartiger Torwart und Mensch du für uns, die Eisbären, warst und noch immer bist. Auch für mich ist es eine Ehre, hier ein paar Worte sagen zu dürfen. Deine unglaubliche professionelle Art und deine harte Arbeit, die du jeden Tag investiert hast, haben nicht nur mich als deinen Teamkollegen beeindruckt, sondern auch dafür gesorgt, dass du ein absoluter Leader und ein Vorbild für die Mannschaft und junge Spieler warst. Wir konnten uns immer auf dich verlassen und durch deinen Einsatz viele Spiele gewinnen und vor allem 5 Meisterschaften. Vielen Dank, dass ich als dein Teamkollege viele unglaubliche, schöne und erfolgreiche Momente mit dir erleben durfte. Am meisten bin ich aber dankbar dafür, dass uns bis heute eine tiefe Freundschaft verbindet. Genieß den Abend und diesen Moment. Auf die ewige Nummer 72. You absolutely deserved it.
Liebe Zuschauer, hallo Eishockey-Freunde, lieber Rob, lasst uns jetzt nochmal gemeinsam einen Blick auf die Highlights von Rob Zepp im Eisbären-Trikot miterleben, hier auf dem Eis.
A-double-A. All right.
Rob Zepp, what can you say? 5 championships as a goalie, pretty rare. Going to be a tough one to beat by anybody, I think, in the DEL.
Der beste Torwart, der je für die Eisbären gespielt hat. Hätten wir Rob nicht gehabt, glaube ich nicht, dass wir die 5 Meisterschaften gewonnen hätten.
One of our assistant coaches at the time, Vince Millett, was coaching in junior hockey and actually coached against Rob Zepp, who was playing in the Ontario Hockey League at that time. And that's where it all started. He came over to Finland and we got to see him up here in some preview, and we decided he's our goalie.
Rob was always the smartest guy in the room. really well educated, kind of above our pay grade as far as the aptitude stuff. I think his work ethic was the first thing that showed up. You know, he was probably the first guy in the gym, you know, worked harder than any other goalie I've ever saw. And obviously his results speak for themselves.
He was the kind of guy that was a very hyper-focused person. We always kind of make fun of him with his preparation before games, especially when he was just tuned on everybody. And we tried to mess with his little, like, he always had a routine with stretching, so we always tried to mess with him a little bit sometimes, but it never worked.
Und wieder Rob Zepp.
Zepper was always there to make the saves, and he, you know, without great goaltending, it's tough to win in any sport, and he really held it together for us.
Ausgezeichnet hat ihn, finde ich, seine mentale Stärke, das Glauben an die Fähigkeiten und dann das Arbeiten in allen Bereichen.
He was one that came to practice every day, trying to get better, not wanting to get beat even on a shot in practice, and that carried on to the weekend, and I think that pushed all of us to be better.
He was the guy that we had all the faith when we made mistakes as players. He was going to backstop it and always make it look easy and make it look like it was just another save. Didn't matter if it was Game 7 of the finals, it was just every save was the same for him. And I think the calmness that he put in the team and the trust that we put in him, we knew he was going to show up big for us when we needed him, and he did.
Er war immer extrem stolz, ein Eisbärenspieler zu sein. Er verfolgt jetzt immer noch die Eisbären sehr intensiv. Als Mensch ist er wirklich einer der tollsten Menschen, die ich kennengelernt habe. Ist immer da für einen, egal wann, wo und wie.
When you see that he, at a later age, got the opportunity through all that hard work to actually get a year in the NHL is pretty special for him, and we're pretty proud of him.
Torhüter macht einen Unterschied, und er hat in der Zeit, wo er hier war, den Unterschied auch gemacht. Und deshalb auf jeden Fall gehört seine Nummer unter seinen Namen.
Hi Rob, this is a special day for you and your family. With their support and all of your efforts, congratulations on a great professional hockey career. Between the York Simcoe Express and the Philadelphia Flyers, you made an important stop in Berlin. Together with the Eisbären organization, fans and your teammates, you won 5 championships in 7 seasons, an astounding feat. You had a great work ethic and you practiced the way you played. You're a pleasure to work with, Rob. It's your turn to have a banner with your name in the rafters of Mercedes-Benz Arena.
Hey Zepper, Danny Briere here. I just want to congratulate you and your family on a great honor. You know, you were an amazing teammate. You took care of us, Claude and I, when we made our way to play in Berlin with you. One of the best teammates I've ever played with, and you're total pro. A really amazing career, and we're so happy for you. Congrats again.
Unsere Nummer 72. Rob!
Danke. I know we're running a little short on time, but I was told that I could take my time. I apologize to you guys in advance. I'll do my best to get through this. I'm extremely humbled and honored to be here today. These are moments that few players are able to achieve in any league, and that's not lost on me. As I look up and see my name next to so many great players and former teammates, I'm honored to be among their company, and I can't wait to be joined by others in years to come. Hockey is the ultimate team sport, so to receive an individual honor like this is extremely humbling because it has taken the collective efforts and contributions of many. My parents, wife and children, my family and friends, Eisbären management, coaches, and teammates. They've all helped me to get to this special day. I'd like to start by acknowledging the love and support of my mom and dad. I want to thank them for the selfless time, energy, and financial commitment that's required by a parent to provide their children a chance to pursue their passions. I myself am now a hockey parent, and it really puts this into perspective. My mom made the trip to Berlin, and I'm so glad that she can be here tonight. Without the support of her and my dad, I never would have had the opportunity to live out my childhood dream. I want to thank my wife, Melissa. We've been on this journey together since we were 16 years old, and the countless sacrifices she made and the unwavering support she provided made all of this a reality. Whether it was supporting me through thick and thin, putting her own career goals on hold, or moving to parts unknown, she was there. It wasn't always easy, but we have made so many great memories together and met so many great friends along the way. Melissa and I have also built a beautiful family together. I'd like to reintroduce you to Gavin, who also wears number 72, to Madeline, who we mentioned earlier was also born right here in Friedrichshain, and to introduce you for the first time to Zoe. It was a career highlight for me that Gavin and Madeline were able to see me play in Berlin. There's no better feeling than to have your kids cheering you on. Our youngest, Zoe, was born just after I retired from hockey and never had that opportunity to see me play. So I'm happy she's here to share in this special moment. In addition to my family, I'd like to thank the Eisbären management and staff. A critical component of a team is the leadership, guidance, trust, and culture that's fostered by these folks, and we were certainly fortunate to have some of the best in the business during my time in Berlin. There are countless peoples to thank, but I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge a few. Peter Lee. Pete, you took a chance on a Canadian-German kid who didn't have an NHL resume to take over the net for a team who is in win now mode. I know that it was a risk, but thank you for taking that shot, believing in me, and supporting me throughout my time in Berlin and beyond. I'd also like to thank Don Jackson. Don is an incredible man and a German hockey coaching legend, and I feel very privileged to have played for him. Donnie is a family-first guy who treats his players with respect and knew how to get the best out of his teams in a positive way. I also want to give a shout out to Marcus Fleming. He was a driving force in helping me strengthen my mental game, which played a big role in me achieving my goals of excelling as a goaltender in the DEL and eventually having an opportunity to play in the NHL. I was also fortunate to work with world-class goalie coaches during my time in home, whether that was at home with the Franco brothers or here in Berlin, the longest of which was Sylvain Rodrigue. Under Sly's tutelage, we approached every training video session and practice with the absolute best goaltender I could be as the measuring stick for success. None of this would have been possible without all of you. I very importantly want to acknowledge all the teammates I had the opportunity to play with in Berlin. I truly would not be receiving this honor if it had not been for the fantastic teams we had. I'm so grateful for the leadership, selflessness, skill, and camaraderie that our team possessed. This is not only personified by the names up in the rafters, but up and down our lineup. Over the years, we had the unique combination of veteran experience and youthful enthusiasm and energy, who, as the veteran leaders began to retire, stepped into leadership roles themselves and allowed the cycle to continue. Walker, Usdorf, Peterson, Beaufet, and Felsky paved the way for Ronkel, Bush, Hurdler, and others. Championships are won with strong character. Championships are won with strong character and the desire to win for each other. Sustained success we experience would not have been attainable without these attributes. As I look back on my time as an Ice Bear, I'm so grateful for the many wonderful memories we shared as a team, both on and off the ice. I'm particularly grateful for some long-lasting close friendships that we formed during my time in Berlin, including Andre Rankel and his beautiful family, Nathan Robinson and Danny Briere, just to name a few. So this next part, I'll be quick, I'm almost done, but I'm gonna do this in German. It was very important to me, but you're gonna have to bear with me because I think I'm gonna screw a few things up. Nicht zuletzt möchte ich mich bei euch, den Eisbären-Fans, bedanken. Es ist schwer, jemanden in Nordamerika die unglaubliche Stimmung zu beschreiben, die ihr erzeugt. Es war ein Privileg, in meiner ersten Saison im Valley zu spielen. Das war eine einmalige Erfahrung. Ich bin mir sicher, dass ich deswegen Hörgeräte brauchen werde, wenn ich älter bin. Maybe I'm doing an okay job here. Das war es aber wert. In der Mercedes-Benz Arena habt ihr die Dinge dann auf ein anderes Level gehoben. Über Geburtstagskarten, in die mir zufällig auf der Straße gegeben wurden, bis zu Rob Zepp Tattoos und Gerichten in Restaurants, die nach mir benannt würden. All das werde ich nie vergessen. Danke, dass ihr an mich geglaubt und mich angefeuert habt. Danke für eure Ehrlichkeit, wenn es einmal nicht so lief, wie wir uns alle erhofft hatten. Es war für mich und meine Familie eine der schwersten Entscheidungen meiner Karriere, in Philadelphia zu unterschreiben. Ihr habt mich aber unterstützt. Eure Verabschiedung durch 1000 Personen beim Fangbogen werde ich nicht vergessen. Berlin würde neben der unglaublichen Unterstützung und einzigartigen Erfahrung unsere zweite Heimat. Hier konnte ich zum Ausgangspunkt meiner deutschen Wurzeln zurückkehren. Es ist unglaublich, mit meiner Familie zurück in Berlin sein. Vielen Dank für diese reisige Ehre. Und einmal Eisbär, immer Eisbär. Danke.
So, Zepper. So, bevor wir jetzt Zepper vom Eis entlassen, hat sein guter Freund und Ex-Eisbär Nathan Robinson ja, danke Düsseldorf, willkommen hier. Nathan Robinson.
Nicht nur gemeinsam 2 deutsche Meisterschaften geholt, Nathan Robinson auch ein super Maler, wie man sehen kann.
Liebe Zuschauer, hallo Eishockey-Freunde, es wird Zeit, unsere Nummer 72 für immer unter das Arenadach zu bringen. Rob Zepp, einmal Eisbär! So, ein Dankeschön an alle Mitwirkenden, ein Dankeschön an Rob Zepp. Am heutigen Tag natürlich viel Spaß beim Spiel. Apropos Spiel, jetzt kann es also losgehen. Danke an die Juniors.